have the Kimi, they have Esmeralda, and yeah, overall they have really high magic damage as well.
Of course. And now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Land of Dawn for the game number 1 in this BO3 series at the lower bracket semi-finals between Team Sakrishine versus Team We Are Bot. Sakrishine representing India, and We Are Bot representing Team Bangladesh at this moment. And this is a elimination round. Whoever loses will be taken out from the SHEA South Asia Grand Arena. So beware of it and play safe. All the best to both the teams, and the mic is all yours. But before that, a little bit skirmish, a little bit poke being done onto the two members. Art goes in for the aggressive move, went for the knockup, and Lantern Player comes in with a violent trick to him. So far, the level 4 mark for Destroyer will be checking out Art there. Easy one comes up from the side of Team Bangladesh. They started their way in this BO3 series against SS.
Indeed, already starting up the game really heated up with the with the Guinevere there. That is a pretty good spatial migration, I would say, indeed first. But nonetheless, we can see another skirmish cooking right up onto the Turtle Stoop here. Ash, it seems like there's going to be a lot of trouble for Bangladesh this time around because they're kind of low. And man, look at the jungle. Look. The essential but nonetheless,
yeah, Crimson Bacon open, double for Romcom. He cornered out Destroyer there. Redemption happened onto the Destroyer. Now, Lancer Player coming in, a lesser of HP, but Arturio off-cam kill onto the Kimi, and that Skinny Elf falls down as well. Mansatoro, immune, goes inside the tier, finds the kill, and now it's just single member getting spared from the side of Team We Are Bot. 4-1 the score is. Lead onto a micro with the 3, and not only that, a macro objective has been secured in that fight so far. Onto the top side, we are actually witnessing another fight coming in. It is Fate onto the Arlot.
Yeah, Fate onto the Arlot indeed, but man, Sacred Shrine are so aggressive with the composition that they have right now. And yeah, they're just going full in. One Torio going in for the kill secure onto the Kimi, but man, just unable to catch it right on time with just merely a slither of HP. Red Bear shines, makes it out alive, but nonetheless we can see an invasion coming up from Sacred Shrine. You can see the Yuzhen being such a huge menace on the Guinevere, but look at Fate. Fate misses. Oh my goodness, that was a really good disruption from the crowd there. Misses.
Yep,
and a flash.
Yeah, I mean, he was about to catch up 2 people, but that was a nice dodge comes up. But now it's time for the second total to barge in soon into the Land of Dawn in just 30 seconds of the timeline. And before that, I believe Team Sakshen will take up a fight. But look at that Starful Moon on to that the Moose there. He's getting a potential gank onto the bot side. 4 members are right now taking up the position to actually take out Romcom out from the map, because last time into the total fight it was Romcom who gave a lot of hindrance onto the way. Violet Trick Wave comes up with a spectral migration, and there you go. Romcom got caught up inside the TR and will be brutally killed by Skenial with a final blow coming in now. The Lancer Player with a Crimson Beacon popped up as well. A hindrance is coming in there. He just grab it up and take him down, but will not be able to do it. No, he does it there. The Kimi falls down with Arturio going in. Destroyer goes down as well. And in the meantime, Van will be taking out a kill onto the top side. Sliver of HP. Arturio finds his way back to the safer zone, and in the meantime, the total got accumulated by the side of Team Sakrishine. What a game comes up. You went all through to the Romcom inside the tier, and now you lose out a tier, you lose out a turtle, and you lose out 3 members. One kill for all the trades. One, is it a good trade?
That was definitely a very bad trade for Bangladesh, because they merely just got one guy for 3 members, a turtle and a top lane turret. But onto the bot lane, Romcom going full in with his Tamus, just such a hindrance on the Esmeralda with his 2 damage. Here comes the Violet Requiem onto Fate, and Fate falls down for overextending onto the territory of Bangladesh. This time around, it seems like Bangladesh, they're slowly losing their pace, but somehow, they're still catching a few kills here onto the bot lane. Man, that was a Purify being forced out onto the Esmeralda. That was really aggressive for Romcom to just going into the turret. You can see here Van Satru as well going in, but nonetheless, it's going to be Romcom with the backup. But oh my goodness, Ash, look at this. That is a beautiful gank, beautiful sandwich, and that is just another kill onto the hands of Bangladesh. But man, Ash, look at this. This is just an unending fight.
Shut down, killing spree. Fate goes in there. Killing spree will be happening onto it. And now Fate will be taking out a revenge on the Destroyer for taking him down there with a special migration and Violet combo onto the jungle side. And you were saying about the cross map play, bro. Who loves to show that cross map play when you can show the Yabu? My goodness, Raid Hair Shank not even got a chance to flinch into the backside. Before he can do it, he just goes down. Sacrishine with their aggressive setup are right now going head-to-head against Team We Are Bot. And with this, Bid will be securing a Mega. And not only that, it will be the Ruby hooking down there onto Bid, and Bid will be falling down as well as shutdown happened to him by the Destroyer. And the third turtle got appeared into the land of Dawn. Let's see who will be having it. Before that, Team Sacrishine is kind of going for a little bit invasion onto the red buff side to force out the retreat onto Destroyer. And now, where Destroyer is just neglecting out that turtle. He's not interested in it. And the third turtle goes to Van Sator with a mark onto him as a turtle slayer.
That is a turtle slayer indeed. They got their hands on 3 turtles, and man, right now we can see the kills. We have 5 kills on board for Bangladesh. For India, the Sacred Shrine already whopping 14 kills. That is a lot of kills, and man, look at this. The lantern flare just basically use on the bush to just reveal out, you know, position of Destroyer. The Destroyer, you know, he's just having a really hard time this time around, especially against against that Fate, because Fate, he's just so you know, so hard to deal with because he has so many crowd control. On top of that, you know, his sustain, his overall, his dashes is just way too annoying. Here comes the tectonic charge. Ash, look at this beautiful combo coming.
Tech charge, special migration, shutdown happened. Double will be secured by Destroyer there. And not only that, it will be Destroyer falling down into the hand of the Bid. And onto the top side, there will be the minion flow coming in, and they might gonna grab up that tier 2 into the top, expanding their lane and expanding their zone for the top side. The mid tier is also getting vulnerable, but Kimi will be finding his way back there, and the final sus comes up. 2 people got caught into the hand. Lantern flare coming in. The hindrances are 2 there, and it will be Ruhan falling down into the hand of Bid with the final blow coming by him with the lantern player. And onto the top side, another minion flow. The lane pressure is too high at this moment because of the tier falling down, the macro getting accumulated from the side of Sacrishine, and this is what the macro lead can make you down in the game early to mid phase. But another skirmish is being happening. It will be Romcom going in. Destroyer falls down, as well as we're going to see the continuous brush coming in there. The tech charge onto the 3 people. Knock-up happened there. Fate goes back, but there you go. It will be the top of Moon, but no! Skinian falls down. Ruby goes in, and he will hook it up. Slaver of HP moment, but there you go. Artorio! He managed to survive. He managed to go back, and Fate will go for the final slash. Goes on to the Ruby, but he's going for a 1v1 situation at this moment, and Ruby is kind of nearer to the tier, so I don't believe he will go for the contest. But another wall will be coming out there. Tier 2 falls down. No. Immune comes up. He goes back for the safer zone, for the defense, that he might not get cut into that trap of Grok.
Indeed. And man, this time around, it seems like, you know, they're just having a really hard time against Sacred Shrine. They're not getting their hands on any objective. Not even a single turret has been properly touched by Bangladesh, and they're just unable to get their hands on any objective, nonetheless even contest for the lot. But yeah, this is, you know, what I like about the teams, because we did, you know, we have witnessed a lot of times that Sacred Shrine, they do often win a lot of early to mid game fight. But in the late game, they kind of throw. But nonetheless, look at this. A beautiful set by the jungler. But nonetheless, though, Ash, look at this. Another fight here. It seems like this is just going to be an unending fight throughout the game, because we are seeing so many skirmish. There goes Romcom with his Tamus, just nearly unkillable. This guy, he is so tanky. Man, it's giving me PTSD, because in the evening, I was going up against the Tamus, and he was absolutely obliterating the entire team. Nonetheless, though, look at this. Look at the Ruby coming in with the IF of Pinder and pulling the Tamus right into the turret.
Oh, he was not ready for it, but now Artorio will be falling down, as well as Fate and Bid is having the position. Latter player being used, a pull being up, and Ruhan falls down there. A shutdown happened to Ruhan at last. But onto the top side, the Lord slams inside the inhibitor. Will be taken out with the help of the Holy Shield. But there you go, the special migration Violet Recum combo will be used onto Fate, but Fate will be still surviving. Inject charge comes up, 3-man knockup happened there as well. And you're gonna see that continuous rush coming in with a follow-up by the Kimmy, but there you go. He's getting targeted as well. In the meantime, we're gonna see the traction pulse comes up. We're not catching onto anybody's Topper Moon into the hand. It will be the Esmeralda leading the way, but now getting trapped down by 3 members. He's sustaining out, he's absorbing all those damages, but he's getting a lot of chances. He's getting that Lantern Flare pull up as well, but he goes back to the defensive setup, to the setter zone, and still the Red Sea is roaring there. Not a single tear has been touched yet.
Not a single tear indeed, but yeah, I feel like there's still chance for Bangladesh to actually pull up this game because they do have the Kimi. Yep, the Kimi is nerfed, but she is still pretty strong. They did not nerf her to the ground, so she's still pretty strong in the meta, I would say. And yeah, they just have to wait for the itemization on both sides of these, because I feel like once they get their hands on the items, they can definitely go head to head with Sacred Shrine as well. But nonetheless, onto the top you can see Van Satru, and yeah, the goal laner from the side of Bangladesh, which is his name actually, it's Kenyel, actually. Kenyel is Kenyel. That is a little bit of a tongue slippery name, but nonetheless, though, we can see there that for now it's just gonna be Sacred Shrine who are backing off. It seems like they're taking a chill pill this time around. They are being more patient instead of instigating more fights. They're just waiting for for We Are Bots to come out and yeah, basically get baited by the Lord, because we can see that they are running around the Lord, and the Lord is going to be on in about 2 seconds here. But damn, look at Van Satru there. He's just using his immunity there.
He's just poking out there. As you mentioned, the instigation onto that gamble to make themselves forced to go for the gamble onto the Lord, and they will get some handful of kills because of the goal lead, because of the level gap we're talking about. It is a 7.4k goal lead. An easy Lord, uncontested one comes up, and this time Bid will be the one securing the Lord into his hand. This is the second Lord. The level 1 Lord was easily defended by the side of team We Are Bot because of the Holy Shield, but currently, are they going to do it or not? Mounted Shocker released, as well as the boat coming in there, but it is the 3-man getting cut, and the Stopper Moon comes up. Romcom goes in with the ultimate, slowing down the 3 members. Take charge, can it comes up, but using out all those resources, baiting it out before the Lord comes in, it's not a good idea as well.
Yeah, that was a lot of resource that was being baited out before the Lord, but I feel like time the Lord makes his way onto the bot lane, they will get their skills back up. So it's just merely it's just a matter of time before they get their skills. But nonetheless, though, you can see the synchronization of the lane. 3 lanes already being pressured by minions. The Lord marching down onto that, but man, look at the final slash. He'll get going in for Kimi
as well. Killing spree comes up. Red Hair Shines falls down. Lord coming in. They're deflecting their way, but the inhibitor falls down onto the 2 sides. And now they will go for the lockdown onto the base. Before that, they're trapping down there. Another final slash comes in. And in the way, we're going to see a kill onto Destroyer. Before he can barge in, before he can defend it out, he falls down there. Crimson Beacon falls up as well. They're now locking out the base there, but it will be a shutdown coming in. And it will be a shutdown onto the Grok as well. 3 members down, 4-1 coming in as well. And with this, Team Shatter will be taking on the crown, will be taking on the base, and the victory goes